Welcome back, Winklings. I am the expert of experts, the master of disaster, the one and only voice here, so then we go scroller, and we are back with some more Final Fantasy VII. The solo character, initial equipment, no materia, no accessory, no escape run. So last time we started the run, and we got through all of Midgar in one go. I was not expecting to get through Midgar in one go. I'm gonna be real. And we got through the column section, and we're right by the, Mythril mine. So I am gonna try and take the time to get some of the items here. Simply for the fact that the items are gonna be nice to have. That's not very good, though. That's in fact very bad. We're gonna get rid of the dragon first. Dragon does a lot of damage, so we want to get rid of him. Ow. There we go. Now, I could grenade them. Wonder if I should. How many grenades I got? I don't have a lot of grenades. I'm gonna save my grenades. We need to save our grenades for, later on. You know what, I'm gonna switch rows, so I can actually do more damage. This is really risky what I'm doing right now. Nice miss. So for Mythril mines, if you really wanted to, you could just go for the entire area real quick. If you're lucky, you won't get a single encounter. And you'll be done in, like, 1 minute flat. It's really that short. Ouch. That Arc Dragon did a number on my, my HP. Not gonna lie. So yeah, we beat Airbuster relatively easily. Reno went down like nothing. I'm actually surprised at how easy Reno was. Apps was oddly being weird. Normally Apps likes to spam Sure Tsunami, but he didn't even do it that much. He did it like 2 or 3 times. 100 Hellite Gunner was a lot easier than the pre-other run. I almost lost because of Sleep. Sleep is a jerk. So I'm trying to get some items here. Because, you know, items are always good. That Phoenix Down will be sold. This is bad. We cannot allow you to exist up there. So I'm gonna have to use some grenades. I do want to save my limit break for the boss if I can. Which might be tricky if I keep running into dragons. If I have to, I'll ignore the rest of the items and come back at a later date to get items. You're still alive? How are you still alive? How are you still alive? Honestly, maybe I didn't need to get these items right now. I wanted them. If I have to use a limit break here, that'll be fine. I'm just gonna grenade. Yeah, 1 grenade will take care of them. I do have to be, a little bit... Yeah, I think I'll come back later for the other items. Because I don't want to run out of grenades before I get to Junon. Because I'm gonna need these grenades if I run it through Sem Select. Otherwise, I can't beat Semslet. Another Phoenix down. That's fine. I'll take that Mind Source. That's not really gonna help me, honestly. That's really not gonna help me. Yeah, I'll just Mirror Rain. If it'll get me finishing hugs, that'll help. I would rather save it for boss, but you know, it is what it is. Hey, finishing hugs. And since I'm here, I might as well grab items up there too. So Mind Source is actually not that bad of an item. I can, that'll give me a little bit of an edge on Spirit, more so than the, run. So sources are gonna be kinda helpful. Maybe not as much as I don't like them to be, but, you know, any extra defense or, you know, stat boosts are, you know, they're welcome. And since I don't have, Aerith with us, we're gonna be skipping a, dialogue here. I do believe that, there's an elixir up here, if I recall. There's the elixir and a high potion. So that elixir is gonna be very valuable. Come on, let me out. Alright. Excellent. We are gonna be ignoring Yuffie. We don't need Yuffie. I could go to Fort Condor. I almost said Fort Junon. But we're gonna ignore Fort Condor and head straight to Junon. Okay, I'm in the front row. I might as well just regular attack. It's not that much damage. I should use that Mind Source too. Oh. Oh. That's bad. That's real bad. That's very bad. Let's heal that up before I die. That was a lot of damage. I can use grenades. I can kill you. We're gonna get rid of you so you stop doing that. What, you're gonna use it like every other turn or something? The answer seems to be yes. Ow. So, who regular attacks right now is good enough to get rid of them? I can grind out here if I need to grind. 12,000. I want to try to get 30,000 before we get to, Gold Saucer. Really? Again? You die! And now everyone's gonna heat wing. The heat death of the universe right now. Okay, I'll take that. I'll hate the regular attack, that's nothing. We also need to get a lot of money to get mullet hogs. That's going to be our next big item investment. So the problem with trying to get 30,000 gil for Gold Saucer is we need all that money for the items. Mullet hogs in particular. So this is going to be a bit of a dicey situation. I got 13k right now, but I need to restock on grenades. Alright, let's go ahead and fight Bombswell. Bombswell, I don't have a way of poisoning Bombswell, so what the heck? Can't really deal with Bombswell. Alright, I am fully healed. Let's go sell crap that we have. If you win any ethers or Phoenix Downs, they're very good to get rid of. Anything else? No. I am gonna restock potions, and we have to restock grenades. We need grenades. Alright, with that said, let me go ahead and do this, and then I will, where is my grenade? There we go. Go back out and save. And somehow go past the trigger. I don't know how that keeps happening, but I keep going past the trigger. So that's about half the funds. That's a little bit of a problem. Alright, time to fight this boss. Which I cannot seize for poison because I did not get a deadly waste in Simram headquarters, unfortunately. So, grenades are still going to be stronger than your regular attack, for the most part. I like how her body just disappeared. Regular attack does about 100 damage. Grenade does about 50 more damage than that. Plus, you get stable macro. I don't remember how much HP Bombswell has. Normally, in phase 2 and phase 3, it would start using water polos. But since there's only one character alive, I don't think he uses water polo. I could be wrong. If he does, that's going to be a bit of a problem. Ow. Are we already at phase 3? Okay. He calmed down. Interestingly enough. And now he's like, ooh, I'm getting excited. But I say, are you ever gonna hack ever again? Now he's excited. Is this the cheese strat against... Wait, did I kill him? Oh, no. I was about to say, I didn't kill him already, did I? He's not doing a whole lot. This is actually kind of sad. Oh no, big wave. At 60 damage. The switchboard. It's a fun little game to play. Here and there, you know. How are you still alive, bombs? Well. I mean, I'm just holding circle at this point. Grenades are gonna win it for me. I guess... Oh, we win. I didn't even have to heal. It's actually kind of hilarious that I never had to heal. How many grenades did I use? I actually don't know how many grenades I use. So I got 1,000 gil, plus whatever I get for the power wrist. It's probably only gonna cover the cost of the grenades I need to buy. Whoops. So fun fact, you don't actually have to do this minigame. You can actually fail this minigame. All that happens is you don't get Siva. And if you don't get Siva this way, you can never get Siva, period. Granted, I don't know how you would ever really fail this minigame, but, you know, I'm sure people have. So yeah, that was Bombs Well. Mythril mines and Bombs Well in less than 20 minutes. And now we need to take care of Junin. So Junin is going to be a big day. We want to try to do very well in the parade, the first parade, because that will give us 5,000 gil. We also want to do very well with Rufus, so we get the room play. The I think it's 4 stealer, right? And then we can sell that for a lot of money. We don't want the HP up Materia, because that's not gonna sell for anything. And in fact, I don't know how rough Janoka's gonna be in this particular challenge. Hopefully Janoka's not too terrible, but we'll find out when we get to fight her. Let me go ahead and sell this power wrist. Oh, that sells for a lot, actually. Wow, I used 18 grenades. Yeah, there's no optional characters in those games. The problem with the optional characters, though, is that oftentimes the optional characters just aren't really that good. Like in FF6, Gogo kinda sucks, really. He's not super great, and Umaru's only really useful at the arena. And in here, like, Yuki's amazing, but like Vincent kinda sucks. In terms of gameplay. Alright, so let's see if I float this part up. It's not a big deal if I float it up a little bit, but I would rather not float it up, you know? I don't know why the music did that. I'm just gonna get in front of you, Tifa. Don't mind me. You would rather me get in front of you than behind you, right, Tifa? I would assume. I mean, I'm not gonna judge where you want Cloud. You be the judge of where you want Cloud. Yay, Siva, I can get rid of that for 0 gil. So I think Molotovs cost 400 gil, which is gonna be quite expensive. And we do want to max out our Molotovs. So, yeah. The main issue in this challenge run is you're always needing money. Like, 24/7, you always need money. Now, early on, it's not too terrible, but as the game progresses and things get more expensive you're gonna find yourself in a bit of a situation, to say the least. Now, when we get a Costa del Sol, we are gonna get some stuff that we can sell, which is gonna be quite helpful. Like a fire ring, I think that's gonna sell for 4,000 at least. I think there's like the motor drive we can sell. I think it's motor drive there. I like how you can hear someone talking there who... Where am I? I'm over here. By the way, we're pretty much halfway done with Disc 1 at this point. We're getting close to halfway done with Disc 1. I consider the halfway point when we get buggy. Once we get buggy, then we're all set to go. And honestly, Cosmo Canyon might be a little bit of a problem. It might be. I would like to get the X potion, but I forget where the X potion is in the Cave of the Key. I don't think I have an X potion on hand. We are going to use the X potion to defeat the boss. If I don't have an X potion, I will throw an elixir at him. Like, Gymatic is such a different beast here compared to the other challenge run. Like, you can just instantly defeat Gymatic here. Like I said, this challenge run and the previous one, there's very easy, there's specific bosses that are super easy in one challenge run and stupidly annoying in the other. Like, Genoka Death is not going to be too much of an issue. I mean, Genoka Death is still going to hurt, don't get me wrong, but, it's not going to be as terrible as, like, in the other challenge run. Now, granted, the main issue with that part game is how many items are we going to have by the time we get Genova Death. Because odds are you're going to get into at least 3 fights minimum, depending on how you handle things. Because that's what I was getting, was 3 fights minimum. And really, you don't want to get into that many fights in that area. For the simple fact that, you're limited on items. You gotta be careful with the items. Oh god, how is, I have no idea how, Schizo's gonna be. Schizo's gonna be nasty. Schizo's gonna be very bad. 5,000 gil. Yeah, I might actually try to grind the ballerina to get the right arm. That's why I also want to get the 30,000 gil, but that's gonna be very difficult to do, I feel. The right arms are in the ballerina, and we kind of want those because they do a lot of damage. 1,500 damage a pop to all enemies is really, really good. I don't think they're in disc 3, which is a problem. And honestly, if I had that in disc 3, that would be a lot better than using S-mines and Molotovs. Honestly, the final dungeon is gonna be a slog. Oh dude, the final dungeon is gonna be bad. Because of all the instant death. Oh no. The instant death is gonna be super bad. I don't know how I'm gonna handle that. I guess I just have to get lucky. Yeah, I think I just have to get lucky. And not run into gargoyles that's gonna kill me, or scissors. And Master Hogberries. Master Hogberries are basically a death sentence. So I need to avoid going down a specific path so I don't run into Master Hogberries. Which is a little bit of a problem because I think there's a vaccine on that path. And we may want that vaccine. Okay, I got 15,000. We're gonna get a little bit more here in a second. We don't need to go down there. Down there's just the enemy skillment area. We can sell that 135 soldier. Not for a whole lot, but, I mean, we can sell it. Get all these sources. That'll give us a little bit of a boost. Rude has always been here, yes. Rude has always been there. Fun fact, I never showed this off, but you can see the rest of the party run off there. Normally I just, you know, never deal with that part, because I usually go inside the building, which makes them disappear. But yeah, the rest of the party's right there. Alright, so we got all of that, so let me go ahead and give all of this to you. And we are gonna go over here and save. Alright. Time to go do a Garuka ceremony. Hopefully we can get the 4th skill. It shouldn't be too hard, but you know, since it's not using the PlayStation buttons, I have to really watch what the buttons say. It's a little bit annoying, guys, using the cancel, okay, and etc. button. Ah! No! No! I did it really early. I mean, that's still more than enough points. We should still get 4 skiller. I kept pressing the wrong buttons because, you know, it uses the PC and it hastens instead of the PlayStation buttons. But it's not hard enough. We'll sell that for a good chunk of change. So, we're gonna run into a scenario that, well, here's the other thing, was trying to get the right arms. I need enough BP to be able to do that. And if I want to get some BP, I need to spend a lot of money. Which is something I don't have, you know? And I like how they never noticed that he ran on here. Because if you want to get 100 BP, that's going to cost 10,000 gil, which I obviously do not have at this point. And how often will I have 10,000 gil? I don't know. So I need 30,000 to get the lifetime pass if I want to farm right arms. And I kind of do want to get right arms, because that's going to be exceptionally helpful. I mean, I could get this, I might as well get it. It's going to do absolutely nothing. So this area is super easy. There is a little glitch you can do here to refight the boss. Where, after you beat the boss, I forget if you have to pick up... No, I don't think you pick up the Materia first. If you hit the guy by the ladder and grab the ladder at the same time, you'll be able to get off the ladder, but the Xbox will still be on screen. And there's some shenanigans you do with that who force the refight with a Genova life or Genova birth. It's a little wonky and it's a little silly. I don't know how people found out about that either. Like, how did people find out about some of these really, really obscure glitches? Like, it's so specific, it's like, how? Who took the time to go, oh, this is what we're gonna do, we're just gonna, you know, grab the ladder while honking the NPC at the same time. So I do kind of want to get the weapon down here after the fight. The problem is, if I get into a fight here, I'm going to die, more than likely. Make me sad. Well then. This is kind of bad. Ow. It's kind of bad because I gotta waste resources here. And you know, wasting resources in a challenge run like this is kind of not ideal. Oh, you're dead. There we go. And now I have to deal with this. Let's see how much regular hacks do whenever I get into a hack. So how many of these regular hacks does it take? I should probably just grenade. I'm gonna have to grenade. I would rather not have to use grenades right now because I need them for boss. I didn't even kill you. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna off myself. I'm gonna reset. It's better than wasting all this resources on this fight. Is that cheating? Not really. I don't think that's really cheating. It's just being smart about things. Oops. I clicked out the window. So that's the second game over of the entire run. Normally you can get in here without getting into a single fight. So I'm actually surprised I got into a fight there, of all places. I still kind of want to get the weapon, but I don't know if I want to risk it, you know. Let's see. I can't... Let's see what happens if I try to get this. Damn. I might have to forget... Oh, I lose. I just lose here. It's just an automatic loss. This is just an automatic loss right here. This is bad. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna let them hit me, I would rather save the limit for Genoka, but if this will let me keep the the weapon itself for later, then I'll take this. I'll just use some potions to heal up a little. Are you out of MP? I think you're out of MP. I mean, I probably can't grenade them, but oh well. Let's get rid of them all. I want to save grenades for Genova. Darn, no ethers. Where am I? I'm over here. So that guy right there, if you hop him just right, you can get on the ladder at the same time while hawking him. You can do this fight a second time, or indefinitely. I don't know the specifics. I forget if you need to pick up the Ifrit materia or not, but, you know. Also, if I die Genova, then all of that up there was for nothing. Ow. How much HP does Genoka birth have? Can you help me that hate? Ow. This is kind of dangerous because I don't have all the high potions in the world, too. Ow. Okay. Free grenade. Not cool. Good! 3 damage, because that's like 3 extra turns, I think. No, I need to know Genoka's HP. Ow. The speed is kinda irrelevant. Ow. 4K? That's a lot of HP. That's actually quite a bit. So that's gonna take like 40 grenades to beat her. You're fine. Dash? That's like a rare move. You hardly ever see her use that. Aha! Free moves. So yeah, this is gonna take like roughly 40 grenades to defeat her. So whenever I hit 59? Yeah, 59. So, when I hit about 59 grenades is when we win. Which is gonna take a while. If I could get a VTuberEN in, that'd be great, but you know... We'll see what happens with a VTuberEN. Ow. Ow. Take a grenade to the face. Take another grenade to the face. get what damage we can in. Ah, brief returns. We're still in a safe zone. As long as we have more than 200 HP, we should be fine. 200 HP and a bunch of high potions. I am going to high potion right now. Stop that. With your triple attack. Ouch. I don't know why Genoka gets double triple attacks this early on. Like, that's kinda nuts, really. Fun fact, there's no easy way of seizing Genoka, I think. Ow. Unlike other bosses that you can pretty much seize, you can't really seize her. No, stop. Okay. Did you run out of MP? Or stop? Or something? Are you okay, Zenova? Oh, there she goes. She just had to stop and contemplate life for a second. Isn't immune to slow? No boss is actually immune to slow. Every boss and enemy of the game can't be affected by slow. It's why Spider's spider web is so powerful. And why I wish I could get some, but I didn't get any. I don't think I can win it anymore, right? Like, I'm pretty sure the Chimera bugs don't drop it. If they do, maybe they do drop it. I think you have to steal it from Chimera bugs. And there we go. Okay, that was not that hard. Also, I don't think that was 40 grenades. No, I didn't wanna explain it. I did this last time too. Luckily, it's not that many dialogues. How many grenades did that? 69, so that took 30 grenades. Goodbye, Ifrit Materia. I don't need you. So all the money we have right now is gonna go to Molotovs and high potions. We need high potions. Potions are not gonna carry us inside the fights anymore. We need high potions for in battle, which is a problem, because high potions are kinda expensive. Also, I'm gonna ignore Hojo. I don't think we need Hojo at all. So we're gonna ignore Hojo, grab the items, and then we're gonna get on out of here. What's that camera? So we're doing pretty good so far. We beat Bombs well. We beat, Genoka Birth. Now we need to get out of, North Corral, which is gonna be a challenge in itself. I could get a couple items along the way, but I feel like that's a bad idea. You don't really want to make a big detour, in all honesty. I could get 10 Phoenix Downs and sell those for, 1,500 gil. But I don't know how much that's gonna save us in terms of money. We'll see what happens. I mean, I could get 30 BP for the Battle Arena from playing the Mog minigame. So there's that at least, which will help us. That will help us. I don't know if that's going to be enough to get a single right arm. How much does right arm cost to get to the arena? That's also assuming I could do the arena at all, which I probably can't really. I am limited by the items. Motor drive, we can sell that. Power source, we can use that. Fire ring, we're gonna sell that. There we go. Don't do that. I'm just gonna heal up here. Not gonna bother using the inn. No reason to. And let's see what we can buy over here at the shop. I think we can get Molotovs right now. We don't need that. Whoops. Force Stealer. Wow, I just sell for too much. 2,500, 900, 4,000, 1,000, 50. Alright. Oh. Okay. Until I get the high one, so I just can't get any right arms at all. Is it this guy that has the Molotov? You have Molotovs, right? I hope. Yes. So I almost have 30,000 gil, but I need to buy the Molotovs. Oh, that's rough, man. That's rough. That's actually pretty rough. I can't actually buy any more high potions here. And grinding here is not very easy. Well, all I can say is, let's see how this goes. What I need to do is like a Molotov and do this. That's gonna be a Granglin, isn't it? That's not a Granglin. That's actually very bad. How much does this do? 352. That's a lot of damage. There we go. I hate using my Molotovs like this. It's a one-hit kill on these guys. So what I'm going to do then is I'm gonna just throw some grenades. Save me a little bit of money. 2 grenades good enough for them. Maybe 1 Molotov and some grenades on the Coca-Colas. Or 28. That's only enough for 1 Molotov. That's not good. That's actually kind of really bad. Okay, North Corel, huh? North Corel is gonna be one of those things. Did I sell the power source I got? Wow, I actually got a fight here. Are you joking right now? I mean, these guys, they're not that big of a problem until they do a 4 laser. So I'm at least gonna get rid of one of them. Oh no. I can't really do too bad. Okay, there's one. Ow. We're just gonna save grenades, or save Molotovs. I'm gonna throw one Molotov, and then I'm gonna regular hack and see if that, helps. Okay, we can save a grenade by doing that. Oh no. Ow! I'm dead, ain't I? Yep, I'm dead. For some reason, this guy decided, oh, I'm just gonna kill you. I'm just gonna kill you. Okay, game. North Corel is always a pain in the butt in these challenge runs. It's always a pain in the butt. It's even worse in this one because I don't have an AoE. I have no way of hitting all enemies at once, so that just makes it... That makes random encounters overall way harder to deal with than the other run. I think I have to use Molotov on you. Are you fucking joking? You're immune to fire? Of course you'd be immune to fire. When wouldn't you be immune to fire? Let's throw 3 grenades. Ow. Okay, 3 grenades. We can do that. I'm gonna try and save another grenade if I can. Ow. Don't you dare kill me again. You're not killing me again. You're still alive? Really? Really? You're still alive? You're still fucking alive? Get out of here, you piece of garbage! Wow, half of a Molotov. Really? I didn't get out the screen? Well, that's okay. I can just, you know, get rid of these guys. That'll be fine enough. Get out of here. You didn't die. You're immune to instant death. Really? You're gonna poison breath me? You're gonna make me waste a potion? You're gonna make me waste a potion. How dare you? Do you know how much potions cost? I mean, you know, I'll take that. That's worth it. A free high potion's very worth it. Alright, so we made it here. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm gonna try and grab this weapon. I want to grab these items because that's gonna give us money. And you know, we want money. We need 3,000 gil in order to get gold saucer. Which is a little bit of a pain in the butt. A wizard staff. There we go, W machine gun. That's good. Over here is a star pendant. That will sell for at least 1,000. I don't know how much these weapons are gonna sell for, but, you know... I mean, money is money, you know. It's why I'm thinking of raiding the Syrah Manor. But I also know that the Syrah Manor sucks to go through. Not good. Not good. I need to get rid of you, like, immediately. Ow. If I don't get rid of you, you can inflict petrify, which is bad. Grenade, good. Ouch. There we go. Ow. Please don't bunker kiss. Don't start this bunker kissing. Ow. Throw this grenade. There we go. Throw this grenade. And a regular hack will finish this off. And of course you have to do damage. You have to do real big damage before the fight ends, huh? Really, game? You really have to do that? It's already gonna be back enough when I run into the bomb. Bombs are gonna be a problem. Let me up. That was not worth it. That was a turbo ether. Interesting. I'm just gonna hack. Ouch. Stop it. Bro, are you for real right now? Bro, are you fucking for real? All 5 of them? Bro, stop it. Stop it! You're not supposed to be spamming that! Bro, why are they spamming this? Why are they spamming this move that they shouldn't be spamming? Also, nice shot soon from behind you. I don't think they can turn around. No, they aren't turned around. They just, their graphics don't show that. Stop it. So for those who are interested, Scarl is doing, Expedition 33 right now. I don't know if she ever got past, the boss she was stuck on, but she is doing that right now. better heal, because if I go, it's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna go for a laser, and you're gonna die. Oh, or, you know, they can run out MP. That's fine. I could have watched her tonight, but, like, again, like I mentioned before, I've already seen Expedition 33, like, 3-4 times. I don't really need to see it another time. Unless I play it myself, which, who knows if that's ever gonna happen. Thank you for the high potion, by the way. I don't know what... Oh, I know why they pan the camera away. Because they wanted to do... They didn't want to show the drawbridge going down, or animate it. My luck with random encounters right now. I need to get rid of these guys. If I don't, that's gonna happen. And we don't need a lot of that. I'm gonna wait, because I need to see if they're gonna do a 4 laser spam like that. Bro, come on. What's this 4 laser spam? Bro, stop spamming that. That's annoying. I'm just gonna grenade. Ow. The worst part about 4 laser, it doesn't really matter if you're in the front row or back row. Luckily, the seed shot can miss. You can shoot him with your seed. Ouch. So I'm gonna do something a little controversial here. I am not gonna use my limit break here. You may be wondering, why? I'm gonna be saving my limit break for the bomb. If I run into a bomb. Because I feel like that's the only way I'm gonna get past the bomb. Is by, using a limit. It does mean I have to use a bunch of grenades, but you know, it is what it is. I'm saving my Molotov for a rainy day. Because Molotovs are expensive. I mean, I'll take a high potion. I will take that high potion. So there are sources you could get down here. They're a little bit out of the way, though. Once you get to this crossroads, you can take the left path. But we're not going to do that. Because we want to get through here without getting into any more additional fights. That's bad. That's very bad. Hopefully this VTuberEN kills it. If it doesn't, then I might lose. I think I might lose right here, though. I think I might lose right here. Because I think this is gonna do like 800 damage to me. And I can't use Molotov because, that will just heal it. That's a lot of damage. You're gonna spam fireballs, aren't you? You're just gonna spam that. I have to keep my HP up, because if I don't, I might just instantly lose to, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die from a bomb blast no matter what happens. But we will see. Okay, do I just instantly lose? 188? Maybe I reduced its HP enough. Sadly, you don't get a shrapnel doing that, so... You can win a shrapnel, which is 400 non-element... Come on, game. Stop trying to troll me. You're just trying to troll me now. You're literally trying to troll me. You're just like, oh, I want you to just die in a bomb, so that you have to redo all of what you just did. That's all you're trying to do. The damage might be reduced from me being like a back row plus sadness too. Let's see if it's just about 100 or so. Yeah. I think I'm reducing the damage by enough. Will you stop with the double half? How much money do I have? Only 3,000. Are you fucking joking right now, game? Are you joking with all these bomb encounters? It's just like the most bomb encounters I've had in this area. It's rare that I get this many bomb encounters. Game's just like, I'm gonna control you with bombs. Alright. So we only had one game over there. And that was very early on, because of Bunker Kiss. It is what it is. By the way, did you know there's at least one item in this town you can get right now? Farewell, Barrett. So the hidden item is actually over here. You want to kind of squeeze it over here, and right there's the ether. Why is there ether there? I don't know. There's an ether there. Alright, so 1,000, so 50, 2,900. Nothing that we need there. I am gonna stock back up on potions. There's more Molotovs, so I need at least 3,000. Okay, so that'll be enough for 4 Molotovs. Because we need 3,000 to get into Gold Saucer. That does mean that, I don't think I can even buy high potions, can I? No. You cannot buy high potions. Maybe in the Gold Saucer you can. Maybe the gold saucer you can. So, if I recall, Dine has 1200 HP, right? If Molotov does about 400, that's about 4 turns to defeat Dine. The problem is Dine does more and more hacks as the fight goes on. Which is going to be a bit of a problem, especially since we're using Baron. We're going to have to use Baron. And that's going to be a bit of a problem, for obvious reasons. So we'll see just how bad this area gets. Now, you can win X potions here, but, I mean, that's very dangerous to do here. So yeah, the biggest issue in this challenge is getting money. Now, you can grind money from earlier enemies if you're strong enough to kill them. It's still going to be very, very slow money gain, though. And ultimately, you're going to have to, you know, fight other enemies that give you, like, X potions and whatnot. So it's going to be a bit of a pickle. And there's specific enemies in Wutai who we want to fight because they have light curtains and lunar curtain, which give us a protectant or a barrier and end barrier, which is going to help a lot later on. And in fact, I would highly recommend getting a good stack of those before the final bosses, because you want to reduce as much damage as you can at the final fight. Now, I don't know what's the best way of getting dragon scales. I don't know if Adamantium is the best way, or if a sea worm's the best way. Adamantium, I think, always drops a dragon scale, if it can. I don't know about the sea worm. They're both very hanky enemies, though, is the problem. Alright. I really wish I could get the 30,000 right now, but I cannot. I'm gonna go to, the Wonder Square and get the 30 BT and see what I can, do with that. I'm not gonna do Ballerina right now. But getting right arms later is going to be very, very important if I cannot get dragon scales. I would much rather get dragon scales. I'm going to tell you that right now. Those are the strongest damage items of the game for AoE. So I'm gonna go square first, because I do want to check the shop here. How much money do I have? Go ahead and read that. I need at least 100. Do you have? Wow, no high potions here. Fun fact. That's just Kefka's laugh slowed down. It's literally just Kefka's laugh slowed down. Oh wow. We can't even go here yet. It's actually kind of hilarious. You can't even go to the battle arena before dying. So there's no way of getting right arms, there's no way of getting shrapnels. You just have to fight dying with what you got. Now, if you're looking to grind for money before you come here, you're gonna be in a very bad situation because the enemies outside of this area, they're mean. They're actually very mean. And Jokers, well, you guys saw what happened in the last run. Jokers are buttheads. Jokers are dumb because they could just instant death you and it's like, blech. I like how he kind of just forces his way in, but Cloud doesn't even say anything. He's just like, hey, you're not allowed to come. Well, he's coming anyway. And he came. Oh boy, did he came. Did he come, I mean. That sounds so wrong when I say it that way. So what do you prefer, guys? Do you prefer the Battle Arena or do you prefer Triple Triad? Honestly, I like both of them. But I don't know, I think I like Triple Triad more when, you know, there's not the plus rule or the random rule. Nobody likes either one of those. So, here's the thing. Gongaga does have stuff that we kind of want to try to get. But getting a Gongaga without fighting enemies is going to be rough. Especially since we gotta fight Reno and Rue there. Now, the question. Is it Reno that drops the Fairy Hail, or is it Rube? One of them drops the Fairy Hail, the other one drops the X Potion. I think Reno's the one that drops the Fairy Hail. So if we do that fight, we're gonna just focus on Reno. So that we can get the Fairy Hail, and it will be, you know, more EXP and, Gil. No Materia. We got into a fight. Fantastic. Not what I want to have happen here. Hopefully you don't steal something. You son of a bitch. You're a fucking asshole. You are a fucking asshole, game. That is so dumb. Well, so much for my elixir. That sure would have been a nice elixir to have. That's unfortunate. That is so unfortunate that I lost an elixir. Because we want those elixirs for later. Now, hey! I mentioned this before. I know I said no area, and WIM glitch requires WIM, but at the same time, would you say, well, I mean, that's just break the rules if I'm doing that. And we can't break the rules, even though I technically did a little bit with a previous run by using a double APIM when I was grinding off screen just to make it faster. But I think you can understand me doing that, right? Because, like, grinding AP is already a chore, as it is, so just using a double APIM, I think that's fair enough. If anything, it hurt me a little bit more than it helped. Like, yeah, I get the AP twice as fast, but I didn't get, you know, I took the EXP and stuff I got in half. So it's basically a trade-off I did. Also, I don't have to get, here's another question. You know, the Hearts fight in, Midgard at the end of the game. Should I skip it, or should I, do it? I'm gonna tell you right now, doing that fight is gonna be a massive pain in the butt on this run. Especially given that Reno loves to confuse you. No, wait, Reno does that in, it's Elena that confuses you. Reno does that in, Ahsoka Galnica, which was a pain in the butt. I like how that was basically a shotgun blast, because it's all just machine guns. I don't remember if that sound effect ever happened in the original. But yeah, normally I wouldn't deal with, Reno and Rude, but, there's a couple items that we want, which is the Shrivel and the, Impaler. Those are gonna help in, a couple areas later on. Normally, I will never use those items. Normally. But since this is a challenge run, you use what you get. You know? Please no. Please don't steal my elixir. If they steal my elixir, I'm reloading my save. Yeah, you can hate my potion, I don't care. You can hate my Turbo Ether, I don't care. I don't need either one of those. The Turbo Ether does nothing for me anyways. I almost wanted to reload after I lost that, elixir. Are you self-destructing? Oh, thank you for healing. I got absolutely nothing out of that fight. Awesome. You can fight a cactuar out in the desert, but we're not gonna do that. This might be bad. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. As you can see, this is why it's bad. This is very bad. The max or magic spam is going to be very bad. I'm hoping I can get my limit break before I die. Assuming, you know, they stop doing this. But, you know, the game just wants you to die. It wants you to suffer. At the constant hands of, you know, max or magic spam. So much max or magic. Stop it! By the way, I could have gotten Laser here at the previous run. Laser would have been real nice to have. Unfortunately, you know, I didn't want to waste time here fighting enemies. 560 gil, that's decent. Heal up just in case. Alright! So let's see if we can do something about, this fight. First things first, Barrett's gonna be using a tranquilizer to give himself sadness. We need to take as little damage as possible. If you had a deadly waste, you could try to use this here, a poison Dine, and just let poison take care of the fight. As long as you never hit Dine after poisoning him, he will never add additional attacks to his arsenal. So this wasn't too bad. When I give this a run, you just had to make sure that you kept your HP up and all that. And just rely on just regular axle limits to do the fight. Again, Dying has about 1200 HP. Alright, so how rough is this gonna be? Tranquilizer, 71 damage, ouch. Okay, so 71 damage becomes 51. That's a lot more manageable. So we cut out 20 damage. That doesn't seem like a lot, but every little damage reduction helps. Ooh, that's gonna take like 4. That's gonna take like 4 to fully finish the fight. Now I'm gonna... yeah, I'm gonna use a high potion just in case. So yeah, this fight's not really that bad. As long as, you know, you have them all off. And I think Big Shot does about... Okay, Big Shot's not worth it. Big Shot's honestly not worth it. Just go with Molotov. And here we go. 4 Molotovs and you win. Again, if I had the right arm, that's an instant win. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we're done with the Corel prison. So, in an hour and a half, we did the Mythril mines, we did Bombs Well, we did Junin, we did the cargo ship, which had Genova Berth, we got through Mount Corel, and we did the Corel prison. Not bad at all. So there is a way, of course, Reno and Rue cannot be at Gongaga. But again, we're gonna try and take them on so that we could get some goodies. Now I would like to get some more Molotovs, but I have to go back to either North Corel or Costa del Sol. I'm gonna have to deal with the shenanigans that is the random encounters. And I kinda want to save money for Gongaga, because we want to get some impalers and shrivels. I don't know if they have shrapnels. I doubt they do. I don't think you can buy shrapnels normally. And I don't know if they have Molotovs there either. Hey, can you tell me if Chimera bugs drop spider webs? Again, I don't think they do. I think that's a steal, but you know, I don't know if I can win it from any enemy right now. I might be able to around Miguel. Well, no, I have to go to the force of Miguel to get that get that enemy rather. I have a very, very big diss game with Joe here. I hate Joe. Joe is... I hate Joe. Because Joe is a cheating little jerk. Hey look, a Materia. I wonder what that Materia is. Sure is red. I wonder if it's powerful. Who could it be? I don't think I've ever seen a red Materia in my life. Yahoo! No, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. Yes, I did. I did. I did. Get out of the way. So either I forgot about this entirely, or I never knew about this. But if you hold square, you sprint like a madman. It does use stamina, but like it makes these races a lot more sillier when you realize that all you really need to do is sprint. By the way, if you don't pick up that materia, it's forever gone. Don't you love forever missable stuff? Forever missable stuff. You can come into my party. And there we go. We're done with that. Alright, let's go ahead and save. Yeah, if you suck enough, it gives you a better chocobo. You are correct. We're gonna head straight south. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna go over here at Gongaga. Me? Gongaga. Oh, the game didn't like me saying that. Ooh, it's a grand horn. Ow. Ow. Is there nowhere to buy grenades? Ow! Ow! Okay, that hurts. Am I gonna get a war gong? Darn. That actually hurt a lot. Even with sadness. Okay, so this is optional. I don't have to do this. But we're gonna give it a try. I want to try to get Gongaga and see if I can buy anything good there. We can head straight to Cosmo Canyon. That's our next goal. I don't think Cosmo Canyon has any good offensive items. If I have to, I'll go back to North Corel, and by using the you know, the save and cancel stuff. Ow. Ow. Is it Junin? I see. Ow. Ow. I mean, at this point, Molotovs are just gonna be better. Ow. 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 All my high potions. I need these. Ow. Did you just heal them? Don't heal them. Don't heal them. Ow. Ow. I might have to spend my money on high potions. Ow. Can you stop healing your partner? That's rude. You're meteorite. Please hit Reno. Morgan rude. You're not going to, are you? Oh, you did. And that was not enough to beat Reno. Wow. You really want to heal Reno, huh? You know who's gonna want that fairy tale? I'm gonna much MP do you have, Roog? Ow. Roog! Roog, stop that. Bro, how much MP do you have? Okay, you know what? This isn't worth it. Roog's just gonna be a pain in the butt. Roog is literally gonna be a pain in the butt in this fight. We'll come back another time. I was gonna get it, hey, tell me what items are here. I know there's an X potion I can pick up. That would be very nice to have, but you know, I'm not gonna get the X potion. I am gonna abuse the save, and, you know, if I die, I'll just be able to, pick back up there. I will abuse this. You use what you can to get through the game. You succeeding? You tell me. I don't know, what do you think? Do you think it's succeeding? This is gonna go into a different slot. Just in case I need to go back and get, like, Molotovs or something. I mean, I don't know how good gazers will work in that fight. Also, gazers are kind of annoying to get, too. I don't know how good paralysis in general is gonna be. Luckily, I could go over here and grab this elixir, and replace the elixir I lost. Alright, let's see what kind of items you have here. We're going to sell. I mean, that is 7,000 right there, so that's pretty good. Whoops. Sell this. Okay. No attack items, huh? No attack items. I mean, you know, I need to get high potions. I don't have a choice here. I need them. And it's not like I could go back and get Molotovs on this file, so, you know. So, we will see just how terrible this... What's gonna make this really bad is that, I don't have AoE. And without AoE, it's gonna make random encounters very awful. So I'm gonna try to get through it as quickly as I can. Just for the simple fact that I don't want to fight as much. I don't want to fight that many enemies here. Because that is just gonna lead to very drawn out, bad scenarios. And if I run into a sneaky step, I'm probably gonna die because of death sentence. Now here's the other problem. Another problem we're gonna have is dealing with Materia Keeper. Because I can't use Molotovs on Materia Keeper because he absorbs fire. So I might have to go with a different strategy route for Materia Keeper, which is rely on limit break for damage, which is going to be very risky. Because I can't get shrapnels very easily. Shrapnels would help a lot against Materia Keeper, but the only way to get shrapnels is to fight bombs. And you know, I can't really fight bombs. Which is a little bit of a problem. We'll figure it out. We are going to get some free items in Niflheim, which is going to help us, but in the grand scheme of things, you know. There's supposed to be a character standing right here, but they messed this up somehow, so the character's not even here for some reason. Also, I feel like there's supposed to be dialogue here as well, in a specific spot, which is coming up. But I think, that's bugged too. So, let's see. Got Cosmo Canyon to do, which isn't going to be hard. The boss is going to die in one hit. I was going to go to Gongaga to get an X Potion, because there is an X Potion you can get for free there, so I didn't have to get an X Potion here, and I didn't have to, you know, go get elixirs. Because if I don't have an X Potion, I'm going to have to use an elixir on them. And that will instantly end the fight. Oh wow, there's actually dialogue here. I think in the last run, I didn't get any dialogue here. So yeah, we're not gonna fight Lost Number, there's no reason to. SCIENMNANE outright will probably be skipped if there's items I could get there. What was that? What was that camera angle? Why could camera angle go there? That was weird. Right, so right. I didn't let finish that dialogue earlier, so it gives me a dialogue again. Let's go ahead and do this whole scenario down here. And then we will go into the dungeon. As you can see, every area is honestly really freaking short. It's actually kind of hilarious how short all these areas really are, if you just ignore the dialogue. The vast majority of RPGs is taken up by the story. If you if you ignore the story, the games are honestly pretty short in comparison. They really are. Like, I feel like maybe 50 to 75% of the game is, the game lane is taken up by the story. And like, maybe 25 to 50% of the gameplay is what takes up, the rest of the game. Because you can finish this game real quick. Like, if you're not bothering trying to 100% the game by getting at least one of everything, or, you know, stuff like that, you can finish the game in like 10, 20 hours, give or take. Like, it's an exceptionally short game. Did he just disappear? It's an exceptionally short game. That's true for pretty much any of the FFs. Although FF9, is FF9 really that short? I don't know. Some FF9 areas are honestly kinda long, not gonna lie. And FF10... Are FF10 areas short? Not really. Especially when you gotta deal with the puzzle stuff of cloisters. And let's not even talk about FF12. Oh god, FF12 is not short. FF12 is a menace to society. It's an absolute menace to society. Yeah, that is true. FF10 cutscenes are unskippable. I mean, all cutscenes in the FF series are pretty much unskippable. That's what makes it so long. Like, it's part of the whole, story bit. I was hoping not to get into a fight. Oh, there's a sneaky step. So, Molotovs... Molotovs are our main damage. The problem is... There's a big problem. There's a very big problem. How many grenades does it take? 2 grenades. And 2 regular attacks? No? 3 grenades? Okay, so 3 grenades. Let's throw a Molotov. That's effectively 3 grenades. So 1 Molotov and a regular attack. Here's the thing, this area is very good for grinding levels and for getting some money. But we don't want to waste too much time here. So I'm going to ignore the X potion down there, even though I really want it for the boss, and I'm just going to elixir the boss. So we're going to have to fight 2 stinkers. Oh no. Oh! They're weak to fire. That's good. So stinkers are gonna be a problem. That's what I was gonna get the, the, Gongaga for was for these guys. Because they're gonna be a bit of a problem. And I'm running out of grenades. I think they have 1,200 HP, so... They don't do much damage now, but as you can see, they start double attacking, and they do have Sting Bomb, which hurts. I have to use Molotov on these guys. Oh no. Heal, please. That hurt a lot. That hurt a lot. See, if you put mini on them, then, why'd you have to do that? Why'd you have to Sting Bomb me? I did not kill him. Bro, how are you not dead? How are you not dead? Okay, no more Sting Bombs. Thank God. Rocket Gouge. What the heck? I don't think I've ever seen that hack. I don't think I've ever seen that hack. That's not a hack? Rapid Gouge? Okay, so... this guy sucks. I don't know if VTuberEN or... well, VTuberEN does work, but I don't know if, finishing Hugs works on him. Because we gotta fight one more. I'm gonna try finishing Hugs him. And pray that it works. Please work, instant death. If not, I will be sad. Yes. Excellent. Alright, so now we're at the boss, and I'm gonna throw an elixir out to kill him. Hopefully. Assuming, you know, the game doesn't, make the elixir do bad things instead. It should. Elixir should kill him. But you never know, right? Take this, boss! Please do not fire to me. Aha! You're dead! And there we go! If that is how you fight the boss. If I have Phoenix Downs, that would also work, but you know, I sold my Phoenix Down. 3,000 gil. I'll pick it up, why not? Remember how much of a problem this was in the previous challenge run? So the major issue now is, I was level 30 when I did this in the other challenge run. By the time I finish this, I'm not level 30. I think I'm half that level. Which might be my undoing. Now the question is, do I want to go a Mountain Evil, or do I want to go back and buy some Molotovs? Mountain Evil is gonna be bad. Mountain Evil is gonna be completely terrible. And when it comes to Materia Keeper, I think the only thing I can do is rely on limits. Which is, you know... Oh boy. I have an idea. I do have an idea. The other issue with Materia Keeper is, when he's low on life, he will start using, Cure 2, which heals about 1200 HP, so that's gonna undermine anything I do to him. So I have a hope that Materia Keeper never uses Cure 2. It was less of an issue in the previous run, I feel. Also, I think in the previous run, I was able to get... I think I could have gotten a laser and Dragon Force. I think I could have. I don't think Dark Dragon is immune to Death Sentence. It's immune to death, but not Death Sentence. So, I don't know. I don't know how that works. Yep, you sure did come in handy at times, Red. You sure did. Alright, so that's Cosmo Canyon down. We ignored all the items. It makes me really sad to ignore stuff, but you know... It is what it is. I think I am going to go back and buy Molotovs. So I am going to be doing a whole bunch of saving. Because I kind of need, how many Molotovs do I have? I also want to put on that. I have 53 Molotovs. Is that gonna be enough? We will find out. Let's press forward. Wow! Not a single fight. I'll take that. If we could do that in Mountain Evil, that'd be great. So I'm gonna stock up on high potions here, I believe. Let's go ahead and pick up the items here. They're all gonna be, mostly useful. Mostly useful. One of them has a Turbo Ether, which, I mean, I'll take the Elixir. The Elixir is very nice. Go ahead and sell this Gravity. Sell this Wiser Staff. And I'm gonna buy a bunch of high potions. Because I'm gonna need them. So, if you talk to one of the Black Cloaks, I don't remember which one, that guy doesn't, give you the item that he normally has. I think it's the same item, though. Now, I could go inside the Sierra Manor and try to grab some items there, but, you know. Do we really need to go inside there? don't think we really need to. Plus, we don't want to risk fighting in there. Alright, so I'm gonna use these on Cloud. And now, we are going to head to Mount Mythril. And this is where it gets dicey. It gets very dicey here. We're ignoring all the weapons here. We do not want any of the weapons here. So the main issue here, as you're gonna see, is the amount of damage these guys do. Like, that's a lot of damage. Why are they all picking on Cloud? And, you know, there's that guy who double attacks. On top of that, we need to make sure that, you know, she is defeated. Everyone else is defeated. I'm gonna die before I even get healed. Yeah, I'm gonna die before I get to actually do anything. Why is everyone picking on Cloud? Alright, I mean, it's not gonna matter because, I gotta deal with this mess. Which is a problem in itself. Especially since they seem to be attacking before I even get to do anything. At this point, I'm about to put on, Fury. You know what? You know what? We're gonna game over again. This is a terrible fight. We're gonna go with a different strategy here. We're gonna go with the Fury route, which is gonna be a lot more painful, but, I feel like I have to go with the Fury route. And it's the same exact spot. Is it the same enemies? No, it's 3 of these guys. Nice miss. So we are going to be taking a lot more damage here. Like, a lot more damage, and now I can't do anything. Go ahead, heal. This is why I got all the high potions, because this was my ultimate strategy. We're just gonna be taking a lot of damage and, going with finishing touch. Finishing touch is our ace in the hole. It's what we have to rely on. I think this is what I did for my run way back in the day, was this. Relying on a finishing touch. Because Molotovs, like, items are... You don't really get that many good offensive items this late. Like, our next good items are going to be in Loot High, which is a little bit of a problem. This is also a problem. So we're gonna rely on the ye old let's get hurt strategy. Ye old let's get hurt. Ouch. Eat high. Like I didn't do enough. And this should kill him, I hope. So yeah. Potions and high potions are going to be used a lot. And you're probably going to rely on finishing high for a lot of your fights. Especially at this point where, items just aren't strong enough to do the damage you need them to do. Now, we're not going for the hierarchy of Mount Nebel. There's no reason to. Okay, so we're here. We are here, guys. Can we do Materia Keeper? This might be where a big problem comes in. How much are you gonna do? That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. So yeah, VTuberEN and high potions are what we're going to be going with. That's bad. That's very bad. I'm gonna defend. Defend is gonna help us. Ouch. So the scariest thing here is going to be Trine if it pops off. Because if it does when we're at not full HP, I think we just lose. How much HP does Materia Keeper have? 4,000 or 8,000? Ow. I want to say it's like 4,000. I could be wrong though. Ow, 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 ow. Oh god, that is not good. I might lose right here. Oh no. I'm alive! I'm alive somehow! That crit was not a good crit. Ouch. Okay, the VTuberEN is coming in clutch. If we could get some crits, that would be great. Not you, though. Ow, 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 ow. Eat high. Stop with the hell combos. He's just rocking and socking. I really should make sure that he's not gonna crit me. Go VTuberEN! Yeah. Ow, 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 ow. Ow! Not a big horn. Ouch. Eat high. Oh, there's the cure too. So he's below half HP. Okay, this will probably delete that. And maybe do a little bit more. Yeah, I think that does a little bit more than what he heals for. Oh no! Ow! I gotta take a gamble here. I'm gonna take a gamble. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Thank God I bought all these high potions. If I didn't have these high potions, I would be in trouble. Okay, you can cure too, I don't care. That's just a free round for me. It just means I'm gonna have to take like, you're gonna take like 200 or something. Shrine, that's gonna hurt. Ouch, eat high. Wow, that's not enough. Let's take a chance. The biggest gamble is, will he shrine or not in between these? Or if he's, will he crit? If he crits on like the Hell combo, when I'm at that type of life, I probably lose too. Ouch, ouch. I'm gonna defend. Not cool. Hit me. Yes. Did that do exactly 1 damage more than what I have? Did that do exactly 1 extra damage than what I had? Really, game? You're gonna cuck me like that? I got cucked. So just proof of point. He does heal for that. That's why I don't use that. I'm just doing that to prove a point. I cannot believe it cucked me. It absolutely cucked me. I was sure I was gonna win, and the game's like, nah, we're just gonna ignore your defend command. Okay, so when he uses Cure 2, just heal. I almost feel like I should have gotten more high potions if I could have. It is what it is now, but you know. I'm gonna go for it. It's probably a bad idea, but I'm gonna go for it. As long as it's not Shrine, I will live. Like I said, high potions are what you need at this point. You literally need high potions to be able to fight these bosses at this point. Wait. Make sure he's not gonna crit. Because if he crits, that's gonna be bad. Hey, can you tell me how much HP Materia Keeper has? Is it 4,000? Ow. We are gonna live. Ouch. Hey, back. Oh, nice crit. I need more crits like that, in all honesty. Ow. What if I hit you? What if I throw a grenade at you? Get a little extra damage on you. What if you try me? Ouch. Okay, let's heal again. And then I am going to meteorate you. Ow. Aha! 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 Ha 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 ha! Take a grenade! You failed! I'm gonna use a potion, just so I stay above 600 HP. Because you're gonna try. Ew. You got a little pattern going on here. We got a little pattern here. A little dance, do a little jig. A little Irish jig. Give me some crits. No crits? Sadness. Very sad about no crits. If you use a cure, I'm gonna throw a grenade at you. Okay, have a grenade. Explode with ecstasy. Are you ecstatic? I'm very ecstatic. Ouch. I'm not very ecstatic about that, or this. I don't trust you doing another hell combo. Ouch. We're slowly whittling him down. Not enough, not yet. Gonna grenade, or I'm gonna grenade. You're gonna cure here, that's fine. I'm gonna get rid of some guy with a grenade. You're gonna try, it's gonna hurt, and I'm gonna, you know, meteorate you when I get a chance. And you're gonna cry after you hell combo me. Now I must heal back so that you don't kill me. And then you're gonna do 2 of these. A stab, and then probably another stab, and then cure 2. Try, rinse and repeat. Or you're gonna hell combo me. And miss. Good job. Have a grenade. And I am going to high potion. Because you're gonna trine. Ow. That's not enough to... Okay, so it's hell combo, claw, hell combo, cure 2, shrine, from what I'm seeing. Or, you know, bighorn. That happens too sometimes. Nice! 3 damage for me. I would like to get, I would love to get a, ow. A crit off that, but you know. I'm gonna use a potion. If I could get a crit on the meteor ray, that would help so much with speed this up. Also, how much MP do you have? How are you not out of MP yet? Hell combo, yeah. I really want you to be out of MP, that would be great. I also want to get a crit on this. That would be super great. No crit. And you're still alive. I'm gonna high potion. I cannot believe you're still alive. That's honestly kind of amazing. I think he ran out of MP. Because he didn't try me. Are you out of MP finally? Can you scout with the hell combos? I don't want you to keep using hell combo. Game. Game. Stop with the hell combo. Bro, are you for real? Are you in a hell combo loop? That was a nice crit. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get rid of the Fury status now. Go back to normal. I feel like I didn't really change the amount of damage I was taking. How are you still alive? Really? You're still alive? Yeah, he has no more MP. Seriously, how is he still alive? I don't know how this guy's still alive. Oh my god, the hell combo spam is getting annoying though. It's getting really annoying. I went for almost 60 high potions in this fight. You're still alive? Are you joking? How are you still alive? Guys, how is he still alive? That's not good. Make me assume like the Hyperon or Furion. Please die for this. There we go. God, dude. That was a rough fight. A gem ring. Yes, get me the save point, please. So now I need to get a hound. Which is gonna be a thing. Alright, so I am going to save a lot. Just so I could get through here a lot faster. Wow, not a single fight. Okay, I see you, gang. I see you. Let's go ahead and take care of Rocket Hound. And by the way, we're almost done with Disc 1. We're actually almost done with Disc 1. So, let me look in here. I don't think I can buy any... Yeah. Sell you, and sell you. I would like to get some, ethers here, but... Or ethers, mullet hogs, I don't think I can, though. I'll be able to get back over at, whatchamacallit? At, North Corel. Power source, I will take that, and I will use that. Let me up here. Get this drill arm so I can sell it, and then we're gonna do this to, get through this real quick. I am gonna check the, I am gonna check the item shops, don't worry. I highly doubt that they have anything that I really need outside of high potions, though. 11,000, huh? Let's just take that and take that. Yeah, they only have the high potions, which I mean, I'm stocking back up on. I need to stock up on high potions. Okay, so we do have Palmer coming up. Palmer's gonna be another one of those scary fights. Because one wrong thing, and that's just it. I think Palmer does, like, almost half my life. So I gotta hope that, he decides to smack his butt a few times. Otherwise, I might have problems. So after this, I could go to Woot High if I really wanted to. Without Yuffie, we can't do the Woot High side quest, but you know what? That's fine. I'm not worried about the side quest. I'm more worried about having access to, you know, the expos and stuff. And the, thingamabobs at, Woot High. Swift bolts and fire fields. It'll also be a good chance to get the, money for where we need to go. Honestly, I should have saved some money so I could deal with, the gold saucer immediately. So, any money I get from Palmer is probably gonna go to that. I need at least 3,000. I'm gonna go back outside and save. Alright. Let's go ahead and take care of Palmer. And then we'll head to the gold saucer. And we'll take care of all of that. And then all that's left is the finale of Disc 1 for next time. I'm probably going to do a bunch of grinding off stream to try and get, stuff. Hey, can you do me a favor and see if Agamantamite is, weak to instant death? Because if it is, I could use finishing touch to, farm it. Which would be a very good, that would be ideal. I haven't had to use any hints yet, but the hints are there for mostly for grind. Whenever I do any form of grinding. I'm still trying to figure out how I handled, the final boss, because, like, without the, resist ability, that's gonna be really hard. Like, yeah, you get vaccines, but, like, apparently I only used one vaccine, which... I don't know, man. I wonder if I got some mirrors from, actually, I think that's what I did. I got mirrors to reflect, Shadow Flare and Break. The downside being that, like, it's not gonna do as much damage because he's gonna have wall-up, but, you know. I'm honestly... I don't even know what level I was when I did that. And the worst part is, I don't have access to my normal grind spot, because, again, I don't have AoE damage, which is a problem. So levels are going to be much lower here than in our run, simply for the fact because I don't have a way of grinding levels very easily. And that's gonna come and bite me in the butt later, especially against Genoga Death. And you know, some other bosses like Schizo. Schizo's gonna be a terrible boss. Honestly, using Sagnus against Schizo might be the way to go. Because you don't want to take, extra damage. I think you take do you take extra damage? I don't remember if it takes 33% more damage or not. I could be misremembering how, Furious Sadness work. But if I recall, it does make it take 33% more in Fury, and in Sadness, it does make it take 33% less. Again, I could be wrong. I could just be completely wrong. Alright, time to go fight Palmer. Let's see how bad Palmer is. Mako gun. That's very bad. That's very bad. Have Meteor Rain. I just have to take a chance. And there is a good... That was good. Yep, go ahead and Mako gun. He will eventually run out of MP, and if he runs out of MP, he can't do anything. Hilariously. Palmer's not super difficult anyway, so, you know. Ow. Now we just gotta keep our HP up until he decides to go hick, hick, huck, huck. You know. When he decides to smack his butt, we throw meteors at him. He doesn't want to smack his butt. He's being serious, Palmer. Okay, Palmer. You stop being so serious. Why so serious? Why so serious? He's actually being very serious. Thank you. Go get him, Cloud. Ooh, and a crit. Wow, you're not dead. I'm actually surprised. Are you out of MP? He might be out. No, he's not out of MP. He's out of MP, guys. I keep missing. Yep, he's out of MP, so we just win now. Don't even need to use any items. So yeah, that's Palmer. We made a lot of progress today compared to the previous run. It took a while to get this far in the game at the previous run. Can you stop missing, Cloud? Right, your accuracy gets hanged in Fury. Boy, does your accuracy get hanged in Fury. Wow. Wow. It's like I'm under blind. But Fury is very important for limit break spam. Limit break spam, so you know. Does it like reduce your accuracy by like 33%? Because my god, I'm missing like a Hulini. What's it, Hulini? I don't know. I make it up. Words, we just make them up. Well, this is just silly. Is this elderly abuse? I mean, it's not like I can lose. This is a very hanky old uncle, though. This is just a fun-loving uncle. He just wants to dance and, you know, just smack his butt at you. I don't know what uncle does that. Hopefully nobody's uncle smacks his butt at you. I could speak this up with Molotovs, but I don't want to. I don't want to, you know, use my items. Bro, how much HP do you have? Why are you still alive? Why am I missing some cloud? Thank you. Every 1 in 3 hits, you might hit. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'll go 5th one. Okay, maybe the 6th one? I can't believe I missed 5 times in a row. Bro, this accuracy tanking is awful. I never noticed this in my normal playthrough. Fun fact, I use Fury all the time whenever I normally play. But I'm starting to see just how annoying the accuracy debuff from Fury is. Fun fact, Tiny Bronco and that truck are classified as enemies in the game database. And if you put them into a fight, you can actually attack them and stuff. You can also inflict them with status effects too. So you can make the plane or the truck spin with the fusion, or turn them into frogs. So before we do Woot High, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of Gold Saucer, just to get that out of the way now. So I think I'm also gonna do the Woot High grinding off camera. I'm actually not sure how I'm gonna handle Woot High. I also need to see if Demon's Gate is, resistant to elemental damage. Because if it's not, it's gonna take about 25, Molotovs to defeat Demon's Gate. But we cannot use Molotovs against the Red Dragon. Ultimately, we don't really want to get into any fights inside Temple of the Ancients anyway, so, you know. It is possible to get through without fighting anything in there. Yep, and we will be back here later. So let's go ahead and tackle, the Gold Saucer. I can now show you what Woot High is like. if we don't run into a Joker. That's a Joker. You're healing me. That's not healing me. You better not. Don't you dare do it. You're a fucking bastard. I fucking hate this enemy. Oh my god. The game showed mercy. I didn't know I could miss. I did not know I could miss. ES bomb. That might be helpful. I don't know what I'm gonna need, Demi who, but that's gonna be helpful. That's gonna be very helpful. Goodbye. And we will, how much does it sell for mug? Should I buy Molotovs? I should probably buy high potions if I can. I'm actually gonna buy a bunch of potions. Let's take care of this, and then we'll deal with the grind issue afterwards. Cause I gotta figure out where I'm gonna grind. I need to figure out where I'm going to grind, which is gonna be the biggest problem. If I could get shrapnels, that would be great, but I can't really get shrapnels. This is extortion. 3,000 every time I come here is an extortion. You're extorting me. Just like real life. That's just how extortion works. I wanted to see what rewards you had. You're not gonna even let me see what rewards you have? Thanks, game. Thanks. I just wanted to see. Oh well. Oh well. Let's lose a battle arena. Yep, we're gonna lose a battle arena immediately. Hit me. Hit me more. Hit me more. Hit me more. Thank you. You get, there we go. Yeah, normally you would get a Choco Feather if you can win all 8 rounds, but you know, we're not here for Choco Feather. It would be nice to have something that can sell for 5,000 gil, but alas, it is not meant to be. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. Man, I cannot believe how much progress we're making. It's honestly, like, I'm so impressed. Just the fact that I'm able to get this far in 2 streams on a challenge run. That's so good. Now, the problem is, having a look at ancients might be an issue. And I am gonna have to grind before I go to the northern continent, because I want X potions. And I want swift bolts, and I want fire gales. We need those things to really make a northern continent a lot easier. Fire gales are especially going to be helpful for the enemies up there. Swift bolts might not be necessary, honestly. So I might skip the swift bolts. For fire gales, we're going to want those, definitely. So, do we get Aerith this time, or Hiva, or Barret? It's Aerith again. It's so hard to get Hiva or Barret, for some reason. I don't know why. So let's try to plan things out. Before we go have a look at Ancients, we're gonna see just how tough it is to get through Route High. We're gonna be relying on finishing HUDs for everything. We're gonna be relying on high potions for healing. So let's keep that in mind. That's going to be our main damage. Well, main damage. It's going to be our main source of dealing with everything. So the No Materia run does devolve into limit break spam. It really just devolves into limit break spam. Because they are strong at the start of the game, as you've seen. The rare time you're gonna see that. See Cloud and Aerith just dance away. Like a bunch of ballerinas. Spinning like a ballerina. You all know that song. So I do this to try to skip the cutscenes. I think this does skip all the cutscenes, but the final one. And you know, that's honestly pretty good. Because we don't need to watch all the cutscenes. Sorry, Aerith. We've seen it enough. So yeah, that's the main thing we're going to be looking at. We're going to look at Route High. I am not going to be well, I can probably grind at Miguel. It's just going to be very scary. But yeah, actually I can probably grind at Miguel. I just have to get to Fort Condor to heal every single time. Or Junin. If I could go to Junin to get a free heal, that would be ideal. What do you think I should do? Should I try to see if I can grind at Miguel? Or should I try to see if I can do Route High? Either which way, there's going to be a lot of grinding involved. Miguel's for EXP level farming. And money. Money's going to be gotten in spades there. Loot Height is the item farm. For X potions, for light curtains and lunar curtains. As well, let's give fire veils. Give the level ups is probably more ideal. Just so, I don't just fold everything, you know? We don't want to fold. We are no quitter. You know you could have caught him right there, Cloud. You know you could have. So the funny thing, here's the funny thing about these challenge runs. That who I'm doing, well, the last one I did and this one I'm doing, basically negates doing a lot of other challenges. There's no reason to do a solo character run, because I did this and the other one. There's no reason to do a No Materia or No Items run. I've done that. Unless I can find No Items and No Materia, but like, that's just, you know, it. Like, combining all of these restrictions together basically just negates any of these, any of them solo. Oh, let me go ahead. Thank you, Kafka. Thank you for being lit, sir. So Aerith is coming along, that's fine. Barrett, you're gonna stay out of the party. We're gonna bring Hifa, and Hifa's just, you know, gonna Paris. Not gonna worry about the gold saucer. Again, I don't even think I could do the ballerina. I can need X potions and, you know, rely on finishing hugs to do everything. And if it's only for shrapnels, then like, it's not really worth it. When can I get S-Mine? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna check somewhere real quick. Let's go check Bone Village. And I am gonna do this because, this area is a pain in the butt to deal with. To get back to your, vehicle. I was gonna save right there, but the game's like, nah. That's a heart. No, that's spade. I mean, that gives me money if I live. Why did you heal her? Don't heal her. Ugh. Game, you're being annoying right now. You're being very annoying. Can you just, you know, let me just finish this fight? I know you're just gonna Joker me anyways. I know you are. That's gonna be mag money if I manage to live that long. The problem is, I know I'm not gonna live that long. Because I know they're gonna be like, Joker. I'm gonna go front row and start, you know, just hacking. If you know the game lets me. And like their freaking forever hack animations. Ow! That hurt. I mean, thank you. That is a spade. Ow. That's a spade. Ow. You're still alive. That's the same. Ow. They keep throwing cards at me. Eventually, they're gonna land what they want. And I'm gonna be sad. I'll hate that. I'll hate that. And I'll hate that. Did you run out of MP? I'll hate that. So that should be like 1200 gil I get from that, I think. And it was not 1200 gil. Right, so... let's see if we can get down here now. Alright, I'm gonna head over to Bone Village. I don't think I could get the Lunar Heart yet. But, I still want to go to Bone Village to see about, their items. I don't think I could buy S-Mines there. Actually, I don't know where I could get S-Mines. Off the top of my head. I don't think you can buy it, right? I know we need S-Mines. That's gonna be our big damage upgrade, but, I don't remember where you get it. We will be stopping here shortly. I'm just checking over here, and I'm gonna check to see if I can handle Miguel and Wuhai, but mostly Miguel. There's no random encounters in the forest here, by the way. I mean, they have high potions, but high potions aren't what we're after, unfortunately. So, you usually come here early to get the armor. Okay, so that was a waste of time. Let's head down to Miguel and see about if we can fight down there. I wonder if I can... I'm really tempted to try to fight the Agamanthemi and see if I could get a dragon scale and how tough it would be. So I'm gonna go over to Wutai real quick and we're gonna check that out. Since we're over here by Wutai anyways. Alright, let me go ahead and heal up. I am going to put, Fury on. I might have to get more, Hypers. We don't really need the Loco Weed from the Razor Weeds. We're just gonna try to fight the, Agamanthemi. We want to try to get... Yeah, it's not going to do much damage with regular attacks here, but that's not why we're fighting him. Ow. He doesn't attack normally, I believe. It's all counters. Now let's see if, finishing touch works. If it does, then, you know... Oh no, wall. I don't know. Let's find out. It does work. Okay, we have a way of dealing with this. He can drop the dragon scale. That was, what, 720? So it's not guaranteed. But... we can get dragon scales from this guy. That's what we're aiming for. We're gonna force all the counters out of him. And hope that, you know, we don't miss. It's half damage back row, but that's fine. I'm gonna go front row. I might just stick myself front row. So since I could grind the Agamanthemi, I could probably yeah, I got a lot of grinding I can do now. How did I miss? I can tell you how I missed. Furious how. And all I need to do is just use, like, a high potion outside the battle. Like, that's really all I need. Can you stop missing me? So yeah, I'm gonna do my grinding off camera. That's gonna be my main night task, so at least I'll have some kind of grinding to do. Bro, how are you missing me? You suck. Don't ever play FPS. You suck at aiming. Thank you. So if high potions are 300 gil, are they 300 gil or are they 500 gil? I forget. It might be 300, I think. I mean, this still covers a high potion at least. No dragon skin. That covers more than the high potion. Okay. Now let me go over here and see. See, here's the thing. Let's go all the way over to Miguel. And we'll see how much it is there. I also need to find out where, I can buy high potions too. That's another thing. Where can I buy high potions? I don't remember if Junin has it or not. I'm gonna check Junin and see if they have high potions. Okay, it's over there. Really? I got this again? How? Bro. Like, every fight here has been with these guys. How? These goofy-looking guys. If anything, I could stock up on grenades here. But I don't really need grenades. I need high potions to do the big grind. I guess I could always go back to Rocket Town, I suppose. That is a little bit out of the way. Thank you, Cloud. Unless Fort Condor has, or I can fight these guys. Well, first things first, I'm gonna go over here and check. I see if they have high potions. The answer is they do not. Which probably means that Fort Condor probably doesn't. There's Fort Condor. We might as well get the dialogue out of the way. Formulas. Ow. Wait a minute, that actually hurts. That actually hurts a lot. You die. Ow. That's actually a lot of damage. Alright, let's go ahead and go in here and take care of this. This will at least make us go faster when we come here later, so we don't have to hawk this guy. Just hop him now and get out of the way. Also, there's a free heal here, which is gonna help a lot. If we ever need it. We shouldn't really need a free heal for the simple fact that that will revive everyone else. item or eat. Are you? You're gonna materia shop. I don't want materia shop. That's a little troublesome. I mean, I could get hens. Hens might work. Especially if I'm gonna get a bunch of money here. And I mean, it's a free full recovery for Cloud. Alright, let's go over to Miguel and see how we handle that. Why could you kidnap me? Is there another way over here that's faster? Yes. In fact, it's like way closer. Alright, over in Miguel area. So over here, whoops. Let me go ahead and heal up first. Save here, and we're gonna see if I can hackle fights over here. I'm also gonna see about the sea worm. I did not want to fight you of all enemies. You're gonna be annoying. Ow! Ow! I'm gonna defend. Okay, never mind. He's just gonna crit me. What are the odds of that happening? I took half damage and it didn't even matter because he crit me. That's really rude of you, game. And just be like, nah, I'm gonna crit you. Even though you're defending, just so I can kill you. Ow. Ow! Okay. Can you stop critting me? Hopefully I can kill everything here with a finishing touch. I can. I can kill them. And I can kill the main guys. I think these guys drop X potions too. They drop high potions. That's just... That works okay. They also drop pretty good money. But that's not the enemy group that I want to fight. I need to fight the main enemy group here. Which is the Grass Strike Thingamabobs. I don't remember if they're called... I think the ones in Sector 5 are Grass Strike. What are you? You're not Grass Strike. You're Headhunter. You're hunting my head. You're, in fact, hunting my head right now. I think this is doable. So I'm probably going to spend a lot of time leveling up here. Just so that, you know, later on it's going to be a lot easier. Because I'm going to be leveling up a lot. Also, Ethers. Ethers Cell. That's very good. Alright, so I'm going to save. And I will say until next time, everyone. Whenever that may be. I got a lot of farming to do. A lot of farming. So, thank you all for joining me tonight on this challenge run. I hope that this has been at least a little bit entertaining. I know that I'm not really the most humorous person out there. I'm very dry with my humor. I understand that. But I do hope that this has been somewhat entertaining. We make a lot of progress today. We basically make it through half of the game, or half of Disc 1, right there. We did a quarter of Disc 1 with all of Midgard last time, and then we went from the Mythril mines all the way to Temple of the Ancients. So we did like half of Disc 1 in this stream. So 2 streams are almost finished Disc 1. If this was a normal run, we'd already be done with Disc 1. That's insane. Alright, I will catch you all next time, whatever that may be. You all have a great morning, afternoon, evening, night. I totally didn't steal that from anyone else, what you're talking about. And I'll catch you all on the flip side of the hallway. Take care, have a great rest of your day and or night.